It has been 11 long years, but the wait is over. We are only 3 days away from SuperNovaWrestling's return home. On Saturday, August 30th, at the Neal Rantoul Theater in Lynn, Massachusetts. SNW presents Art of Survival. The night begins with chaos, Team Shock's Wild Hound, PEREZ, and Ray's Banin, against Team Vortex's Black Tiger, Corey Fisher, and the Morning Star, in a 3-on-3 survival match. Last man standing wins. The Zarba Cup semi-finals continue. Land Shark Brew Vallon battles the Irish scrapper Frank Bones, and Brother Bedlam, with Morningstar at his side, collides with brave Billy Avery. 2 men advance, 2 dreams end. The Gemini Championship is on the line. CIA defend against the monstrous powerful mob. And in the main event, the Apex Championship. 2-time champion Showtime Tony Clash defends against the relentless Sin Eater Kanan Beck. Will Clash's reign survive, or will the Sin Eater devour the gold? We are only 3 days away. Supernova Wrestling returns home, and survival is the only art.
And everyone, welcome to Supernova Wrestling, the podcast, SNW, the podcast. I'm your host, AJ. Today we have 3 guests. We have the owner of Kaiju Pro Wrestling, straight out of Connecticut. Ash is here. We have JP from the Irish Rip podcast, and who just recently joined our commentating team over in SNW. And the one and the only, my partner in crime over at Wrestling in the Movie, also part of Team Shock himself, PEREZ.
Yo.
So we are here tonight. We'll be talking about the upcoming event, Art of Survival in Lynn, Massachusetts, at the Rantoul Vault Theater Black Box. But before we get into that, let's go talk Kaiju Pro Wrestling.
Hello. Well, hello. My name is Ash. I am the owner, primary owner, and the operator and booker of Kaiju Pro Wrestling. I did hear in that beautiful announcement you guys were talking about the powerful mob. If you guys are not familiar with Kaiju Pro Wrestling, if you saw the Monsters in Montreal from SNW, the powerful mob made my tag championships world titles. So I can already say with full confidence, y'all are in for some trouble. So,
Ooh.
I mean, I brought them across the border, so I mean, I didn't leave them there. So you guys got to deal with them now.
That is true. So, do you have any upcoming events for Kaiju Pro Wrestling?
So we actually do. On September 28th, right in Bristol, Connecticut, at the Lincoln Room, our home sweet home, we will be having our 2nd annual Skip Ballard Memorial Showcase. And the reason why that name doesn't sound very familiar is because this is not anybody famous. This was one of our co-founders. We actually lost him last year. Today or yesterday was the anniversary of our first Skip Ballard Memorial Tournament. The reason why he has his own tournament is because of the way that we built the company. We built the company on hopes and dreams. All of us were people who we were never going to be famous. We never thought we would be. But Skip especially was in charge of our tag division. I was in charge of originally our women's division. Then I became the Universal Champion division. And then my former business partner covered the heavyweight division. So all 3 of our titles were covered under one of the owners.
All right.
Nice. Yeah, and so with that, we were running about quarterly. So what we did was, I'm all about fairness. Powerful Mob can warn people on that one. I'm all about fairness. So what I did was, because we were having 4 shows and there was 3 owners, we each got our own show. And then the last show of the year was our anniversary, which is like a WrestleMania, and that's typically in November. So Mother's Day of last year, I ran a show for me, the mother of all shows. And it was my show. I planned it. I wrote the story for it. I booked it and I ran it. The second show was supposed to be our heavyweight show. That was actually where we highlighted the singles division and brought in a lot more individual talent that got to mix in with the people that we already work with. And then the last show of the summer was supposed to be for Skip, who ran our tag division. Unfortunately, 2 weeks before the show, Skip had an accident. He actually was going to work on, he was a manager at a gym, so he was going to work at about 4 a.m. He lived in Long Island. He decided to take his electric skateboard to work that morning. Well, it malfunctioned. And he was thrown into a Jersey barrier and was essentially brain dead as soon as he hit. So we did spend 2 days waiting to see if our friend would wake up. He did unfortunately pass. On the upside to things, he was also an organ donor. So we do know that he actually his passing saved other people's lives. Matter of fact, his heart was immediately transplanted. And so we've gotten the pleasure of hearing from that person. So we had already decided that show was obviously for Skip. It was supposed to be his show anyway. So we actually made it where the tag division had the main event, which is something that most companies don't do. We said, no, this is our tag show. Tag division got the main event. We did a 10-bell salute for him before the main event. And then this year we're doing it again. And I am now all by myself as the only owner, which is perfectly fine. It's been working great. And so yeah, I don't do battle royals or anything. So when I book a show, it's always interesting because I have to come up with a lot of people and the same 2-hour time slot. And I like I said, I don't want to do battle royals. I want to make it worth it. So, and that's no offense to anybody who does battle royals, by the way. It's just not my thing. Planning them is a headache. Anybody who's a promoter can agree with me. It's a headache. And somebody's always mad that they didn't get the right push in it, and so I just avoid it, which is great. But I do make sure that Skip Ballard Memorial is a big deal. This year will be the first time that his family will be coming out to see it, because obviously last year it was a little soon after everything happened. It was soon for us too, but the show must go on. It is also the first show that we're going to have where we are officially, now that I'm the only owner, we were able to do this. We're officially going to be registering as an LLC, a nonprofit. So, everything that we're doing, vendors, sponsors, even ticket sales, everything is going into the Skip Ballard Memorial Fund. I have a link on our website where people can actually donate even $1 all year round. And the funds that go into the Skip Ballard Memorial Fund actually go back into the talent. We use it to help with production costs, but it's also meant for something Skip had a passion for, which was education. So the biggest thing we can do is we want to start bringing in for the talent, especially because I mix from all different places and almost every show has different people on it. We want to bring in seminars. And instead of having the talent pay for the seminars, we want to pay the seminar in advance using the Skip Ballard Memorial Fund. Same thing too, if somebody has a WWE tryout and they need new gear, we would like to help getting them that gear. If we have to pay a deposit for them, we can. Same thing too. Oh, I have this really big opportunity. Can we get me to sponsor? We can use that memorial fund all year round, even when we're not running shows, because those donations are there. We can actually do that to help our talent continuously grow. Because here's the thing, it's the indies. You're not going to be here forever. You might be here 5 years. Some might make it to 20, but most people in the indies, after 10 years, their bodies are shot. They retire. So we also want to give them places to do production. So that's another thing too, is we actually, if people want to learn things, we take them under our wing and we have them shadow us during the shows, and we teach them how to do video, how to do audio. You want to learn commentary? Cool. Let's sit with our commentary team. We're going to show you how to do it. You want to learn how to run it? I have a couple of people on my roster that want to learn how to be a promoter. They hit me up day and night with questions. They come shadow me at the shows, and I show them what to do. Honestly, like, teach them the right way. So kaiju is always going to be something that we might be big, scary monsters, but we want to keep our other monsters safe. So we're going to be here to keep that going, and we're going to keep doing that in Skip's honor. So this is definitely Sunday, September 28th. It's going to be a big deal for us. It is also possibly the first time that we will be live streaming the show for purchase on our Patreon as well, so people could watch from home.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm still working on the semantics of that, but it's looking very positive for me. I'm very happy about it. I'm always learning something, and that way I can teach it to them.
All right. You heard it from Ash in Kaiju Pro Wrestling. Coming up at an event, stream on Patreon, Skip Memorial. If you guys down in Bristol, Connecticut, I would recommend come to that event. That is September 28th, 2025. That is next month, actually. It's coming up real close.
Yeah, a month from tomorrow. And honestly, I will say, even if you're not local to Bristol, Connecticut, it's okay. It's a gorgeous ride. A lot of our fan base that come to the physical shows aren't even locals. We have people that come down from Montreal. We have people that come down from Syracuse 5 hours one way to see the show, and they're not disappointed. So it is definitely something where if you want to get knocked out of your seat, and it's PG, I rate PG. I do Memphis style. It's great. You don't have to know the whole background of kaiju to show up at one show. You can grab onto the storylines very quickly. It's a good, fast-paced day, and I have beautiful vendors that donate pizza. So we keep everything super low cost. That way, it's not a horrible pain to bring your kids to either.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Ash.
No, thank you.
All right. Now let's get to another person that's here, and then we'll have a roundtable discussion about the upcoming show for SNW. So first, let's give up a round of applause for the man himself, JP from Irish Rip Podcast, who's also going to be joining SNW commentating. How are you doing, JP? Did you mute yourself? Because I cannot hear you. Wow, your audio is not working, man. Hold on. Never mind. I fixed it.
There we go. There we go. So
there you go.
The Irish Whip is also TIW, which we always say stands for Technical Issues Weekly, because without a doubt we're going to have some technical issues, something as simple as that. But yeah, no. Thank you for having me on, Adam, and thank you for letting me be a part of SNW. Like, this is huge. I've been around independent wrestling in the New England scene for close to 20 years now, give or take a few that I took off, but never with a role like that. So it's incredible, and I'm looking forward to it. I've been talking about it for like a month now, so I'm super pumped, super excited for it, and I won't let you down.
I hope not, because it's a big show on 3 days from now. It's a huge show.
September 30th at the Lynn Arts in Lynn, Massachusetts. So
August 30th.
What did I say?
You said September.
I did. It's August 30th. 3 days from now. I'm from the
what
future.
Are you doing? You're trying the
I'm
fans
from the future. August 30th in Lynn, Mass. Check it out. Be there.
Yes, sir. So now let's go
to the city of sin.
Yes, sir. Let's go to the man himself. Hold on, I have to find it. Did I upload the match graphic? I think I did. Oh, there it is. There it is, right there. Aries himself, representing Team Shock. Aries.
That's right.
What do you think about this match coming up in just 3 days from now?
I mean, I would say all eyes are on my match, like they usually are when Sasson is in the ring, both brands going at it. We're going to see who's come out on top. To be honest with you, I believe out of every person in this match, I'm the only one that's well known there. So, we already have the advantage. I'm not scared. I like to fight. Bring it on. I'm ready. Been ready.
So, so there's some stipulations to this. So the winning team gets the first pick and the bonus pick at draft night 2 on March 2026. So it's a lot on the line there, Aries. It's almost like it's almost like you have to carry everything on your back.
It wouldn't be the first time.
So this is one of the matches of the night. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go through all the matches. We're gonna have a round table discussion of who do we think's gonna win. And then we're going to inform people where they can go get tickets and all that good stuff. And then we'll go right back to talking about just independent wrestling. What got us in there? What made us, the fans that we are today. So the next match after the 3-on-3 survival match is a Zaba Cup semifinals match between the Irish Scrapper Frank Bones and the Landshock Brew Valen. So just like this is one of those fights, one of those matches. Now we all know CIA has their own personal referee, so we know some shenanigans may end up happening. But with that being said, who do you guys think's going to win? Is it going to be Brew or is it going to be Frank Bones?
I mean, I think the odds are in Frank's favor. He's bringing his own referee to the match, and Frank's a hard worker in this business, so he doesn't need those shortcuts, honestly. But having that shortcut at his hand, that's really in his advantage, and I can't see he'd have to really screw up for this match to go the other direction, I think.
All right, Aries, what do you think? You were in that tag team match against them with Frank, right?
Yeah.
And Brew.
Yeah, we were. We weren't involved in the decision, wink, wink. But yeah, I just think that they pull a lot of stuff out of the bag. I mean, I don't blame them. Use everything you got to your advantage. But at the end of the day, like he's the one that's in there by himself. He's the one that has to secure the win. So I don't know. Can't underestimate his opponent either. So I would say I'm excited to watch this one.
All right. So if you were going to pick Frank or Brew.
I mean, there's there's 4 members of CIA. The odds are stacked against Bruce, so I'm gonna go for Frank.
All right, Ash. How about you? Are you gonna pick Brew or are you gonna pick Frank?
Did you meet her too, bro?
Oh, wait, somehow she. I don't know. For whatever reason she's on there. It says, she's probably set to the side. We'll always go back to her decision. We can go back to her decision. Speaking of the odds, here we are, Gemini Championship match, CIA. Don't know who. It could be any of the CIA, the classic Freebird rule, taking on the Powerful Mob. So, who do you guys think is going to win? I know Powerful Mob did really great up in Montreal, and Monsters in Montreal defeated the French Empire, who were French-born. They were from France. So they gave an international beating to an international tag team. So, but CIA has that personal ref in their back pocket. So who do you guys think is going to take the dub?
I grew up in South Boston, Massachusetts, which is known for its mob ties. And I mean, CIA's got the personal ref. They got the 4th member there. Frank's tied up in another match, though. I think I'm going with the Powerful Mob.
Ooh,
that sounds like a smart decision to me. You got to go because that's 2. I pick my guys too.
Oh, all right, Aries.
Well, Ash did mention that Powerful Mob just became world champions, so I gotta go for the Mob, bro.
Ooh, it's 3 across the board.
You can't mess with world champs like that.
All right, then. The next match is Brother Betham versus Brave Billy Avery in another Zaba Cup semifinals match. So everyone knows the Zaba Cup finals is a 4-way elimination match. Fly and Aries himself are already in the finals waiting for these 2 semifinal matches. So, Brother Betham, also in Montreal, him and Stevie Legend won their match in a tag team match in Montreal. Billy has been on a win streak. As far as I know, I don't know. Did Billy lose that 4-way tag team match? I don't remember.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did, because it was CIA won that, right?
Yeah.
So, Billy, with the exception of that one match, has won every singles match he's been in. So with that being said, and Brother Betham's only loss this year was against Johnny Pierce for the SNW World Openweight Championship. So both of them have one loss in their record. Who do you guys think is going to win, Brother Betham or Brave Billy Avery?
Personally, I think it's got to be Bedlam, I think. But, I mean, this is going to be Avery's a great competitor, too, so it's going to be a great, great showing. Like, who's going to win is the fans. But I think Bedlam goes over on this one.
All right, Aries?
I wrestled Billy Avery. Didn't really like him that much. I guess I got to go, Brother Bedlam's got more size on him. I'm with JP on this one.
All right. How about you, Ash?
Honestly, yeah, I got to go with Bedlam.
Well, once again, cross the board. Three right across the board for Brother Betham. Does not look good for Billy on that notion.
No.
And the main event of that even is going to be for the Apex Championship. The first ever two-time Apex champion, Showtime Tony Clash, takes on the behemoth himself, the Sin Eater, Killian Beck. They already had an encounter with each other recently, and Killian Beck explains why even the devil fears Killian Beck. Who do you guys think's going to win?
Another good matchup.
Yeah, seriously, you're killing me, guys.
I got this one already.
I get a feeling. Alpha Zone, you've been picking, guys that the referees don't tend to like unless they have their own referee on payroll. So I think we know where you're going to go.
Well,
I think I'm going to go Tony Clash, though. I think I'm going to go Tony Clash.
Yes.
All right, I think I'm gonna stray on this one. I'm gonna go with Kanan.
Oh. And Aries, you're going for Clash?
Yeah, that's my boy. He's part of Shock. I gotta root for my boy.
Oh, there you go. So 2-1 in that one. We had a lot of match decisions that were straight across the board, with the exception of, I think, Brew and Bones was not. Which one was not straight across? I think it was that one. Oh no, Powerful Mob was straight across too, right?
Yep.
So I only think the only match that wasn't was Bones and Brew. Every match
and honestly, with Bones, I would vote Bones on that one. I know I kind of blinked out for a second, but I would vote Bones on that one in a heartbeat.
Ooh, listen to that. Oh my Lord. That looks like it's going to be a real interesting situation. So with that being said, like I said, we're 3 days away, guys. 3 days away from the Art of Survival. Our first time in an existence at SNW, we're finally having a show in Lynn, Massachusetts. It took us about 11 years to get in there, and I'm happy we're finally there. The opening video, if you didn't realize, was the huge, introduction of, Lynn and all that. Me being a homeboy, I'm originally from Lynn, and I miss it, But at the end of the day, this is the Art of Survival. All right. It's one of our big threes. And before we go into our next show in October, which is Halloween Chaos, Art of Survival is the final destination before the Zaba Cup finals. So,
right.
What about the September 30th show?
Oh, that's for Pro Wrestling. Oh, wait, you're talking about September 30th. Ah, you got me, you caught me off guard, sir. You caught me off guard. I also want to put it out there that we do have sponsors, and I want to say thank you to all our sponsors who have sponsored for SNW. Speaking of which, let's go and pop up that graphic. There's a lot of people here. We have the Murray Hill Group LLC, Black Cards Angels podcast, the OTTR Network, the Me and You podcast. We have, I can't read it. It's too damn tiny, but two fans sponsored. So one fan sponsored the Sin Eater himself. Another fan sponsored the Morning Star. Demented Teas sponsored Billy Avery. Blackheart Productions sponsored a bunch of other people. Babyface Breaks sponsored Vincenzo. Human Gourmet and Main Event Minds sponsored, both sponsored Brother Betham. And then Luigi's has been an S&W sponsor now since, I want to say, 2022. So
Wow.
that's been none more than
Lovely.
absolutely amazing partnership with Luigi's. I cannot tell you how honored it is to have them. Speaking about Luigi's, we had one of their managers happened to be on Survivor, and
Nice.
he's going to be on the show. He turns out to be the youngest man to ever compete on Survivor, as well as the youngest one to be eliminated, unfortunately. But he will be at the show. He's also going to be ring announcing for us.
Very nice.
Which is pretty cool, you know.
So that means he's going to butcher my name.
Probably. I mean, can't be any worse than me. I mean, Ash knows personally. I was the ring announcer in Montreal. That was god awful.
Yeah.
That was so bad. Especially the French-speaking wrestlers, they hated me. So Justin from Survivor, the manager at Luigi's and the host of Two Pizzas in the Pod podcast will be also our special guest / ring announcer for this event. Now, where do people get tickets? Well, they can get tickets 3 different ways. At Cashapp, Venmo, PayPal. Once again, this is a live pro wrestling event on Saturday, August 30th, 2025 at the Neal Rantoul, which I can't believe I spelled Rantoul wrong, Theater, 25 Exit Street, Lynn, Massachusetts. It is past August 21st, so tickets go defaultly to the regular day of door prices. So,
you guys had some great deals up too. So don't sleep on those.
We did.
When they offer them for the next one.
Now, the one deal that's still there is the 5 family, the family pack, which is 5 tickets for $50, $10 across the board. It's still
yes, that's
buy
like
that
2
online.
movie tickets.
Yeah, basically. So I mean, once again, adults at $20, kids $10, kids 5 and under free, and then you get the family pack, which is $50. We also, the day of the show, you can also buy 2 event tickets. Essentially, we cover, so that will be $35, and that will be for the August show, the day of, and then you get a discount price for the ticket for the October show.
Very nice.
That's the day of. That's only day of. So when you show up August 30th, if you want to get tickets for not just for Art of Survival, but also for Halloween Chaos, that's your opportunity to get it. It is not a part of the family pack deal. It's a whole individual ticket. So whoever buys that has to pay that at a separate price. So we're announcing that right now here on the podcast. So if you want to come to not just only Art of Survival, but also Halloween Chaos, the day of the show, it will be posted up and it'll be offered. Tickets will be on sale on August 30th for the Halloween Chaos show. All the way up until October 15th. Sweet. For that special deal.
Awesome.
So while we're doing this, so Ash, what matches are you having on September 28th? Why not?
Oh, okay.
You know what you have off the top of your head, or at least?
Of course I do.
All right.
Yeah, I know what we got. I know what we got going here. So, one half of the powerful mob, Ken Powers, happens to be one half of my World Tag Team Champions, Social Influence. They will be facing Genesis.
All right.
So I have a little beef with Social Influence. It is my company. But this seems to happen with my tag division. The tag champs always seem to come at me like they get to make all their own decisions. And I've been going back and forth with Ken Powers and TKO for a while. They want title shots at Corey and Tiff. They want this. They want these people. And I'm like, listen, guys, it's not even your choice. So I told Ken Powers and TKO a couple months ago, listen, guys, I'll give you guys your title shots. You guys can go for the singles titles. I'm okay with it. But you're going to survive until I give you those. So they're not allowed to lose the belts. If they lose the belts, everything is null and void. I take everything off the table. So I make it all or nothing. If they're going to be bossy to me, I'm going to make them work for it. So best thing I could do is put them against Abs and Clifford Jones. I'm going to put them against their own best friends. I'm going to put them against one half of their other tag team. And what's the worst that's going to happen? They lose everything, and then they get to watch their friends get all of it? Or are they going to fight extra hard and come out victory? It's up to them. It's up to them. I have an epic debut going on. I have RJ Rude coming in. He will be facing Corey Jackson for our heavyweight championship. Now RJ is a local to Bristol. Corey, this might be Corey's home, but this is RJ's home turf. So that's already going to be a hard room. That's like when the Packers go and play at Lambeau, everybody knows who's going to get cheered for. So if RJ fills that room with his own fans, Corey's going to have a really, really hard time. And I love my champs, but I love making them work just as hard. So there's that. There's also Tiffany Avatar, who has been my longest champion. She's my universal champion. She doesn't just run our women's division. She's the face of our company.
Nice.
I booked her against Sammy Chaos. Missed 5 belts.
Ooh.
So she's going up against Sammy 5 belts. And honestly, Sammy has been working for me. She started out in my ring crew in 2022. When we came up to Connecticut for the very first show, she is tag teamed with Cade Losbrock as our Beasts of Chaos, which is a KPW team. And
wait, my tag team partner just wrestled Sammy Chaos recently.
Oh, Nair.
Yeah, that's my girl.
I love Nair. She's welcome in my house anytime. But yeah, and Sammy she's a force. She really is. And Sammy's like, I want as much gold as possible. So there's a very good likelihood that Tiffany may not make it home with that belt, which will be the first time. I mean, this girl has fought Stan Styles. This girl under my roof, she's fought Stan Styles. She just fought Dan DeMann. Yep, just fought Dan DeMann. She has fought Nair. She has fought everybody. And that's the whole thing, is she's the face of my company. She knew when she took on that role, she was going to be facing absolutely anybody who wants the challenge. And she's repped me at other companies. She was defending my belt at Pro Wrestling Magic all summer long. Even past when she had the Pro Wrestling Magic Women's Championship as well. So this is going to be a insanely hectic show, because I don't want to make anybody have a moment of peace. Like, I need everybody to have as much anxiety that whole show as I do. And I will be 100% honest. I know everybody thinks, wrestling is rigged. My championships, they all know they are legit defenses. They lose that belt, there is no rewriting it. So I roll with the punches. So they literally, every show that they're going to have, especially this one, they're going to be dealing with that. Now I do have a TIW regular on my roster, who's Mr. Danny Adam, is returning once again. He's been wreaking havoc all over my roster, especially with Pete Corbis for the last damn year. But he is coming back. He missed the last show, or actually he didn't. I'm sorry. He didn't miss the last show. Pete did. But Danny has already said to me multiple times he would like his title shot. He's been earning it. He's not wrong. He's got to survive this match. And I did talk to him the other day, and this is an official announcement. I'll announce it here. Danny is in a tag match. However, if Danny's able to secure the pin, I'm going to let him cash in on anybody he wants.
Oof.
Ooh.
Now I also heard he's bringing Rustache with him. So there's a very good likelihood they may want to cash in on those tag belts as well. And I'm not going to stop them.
Rain on Powerful Mobs Parade.
Yep, and that's the thing is like I want to keep everybody on edge. I want them to be, everybody needs to be a nervous wreck when they walk in that door, because it's a fight for sure. But yeah, if Danny is able to secure the pin, I did tell him that he would be able to cash in at any time. I'm going to treat it like a Money in the Bank. Whenever he feels like it's a worthy time, he's going to be able to tell me what to do, and I don't like giving those opportunities out very often. So. Now, if for any reason Elle Valentine is back from her nagging back injury, it will become a trios match, and she will be pairing up with Danny, which she actually did kick his behind last show. I was happy to pay her extra for that. Just like I said, he is a nuisance to me. But if she's back, it will become a trios match, and then the other side's opponent will be a mystery. I will be announcing that at that time. So we're going to play that one by ear. We do have them facing, bear with me just one moment. My brain is going 25 miles an hour. They are facing, a KPW original. That's right. I have put Alan Compass, who is now the heavyweight champion at Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. I paired him with another Paradise Alley student, Damian Black, who filled in for Red Dog at our Blazing Saddles show and did fantastic. So they will be tag teaming against Danny and Rustache. And if Elle is better, we will be making that a trios match. I also have Cade Lothbrock coming back since Sammy is booked against Tiffany in the main event. I will be having him tag team once again with Robbie Rebel, who is actually a KPW OG. He was with us in our New Jersey days, and he just returned back at our last show. So it's nice to have some of our original roster back. It's not just Tiffany anymore. They're all starting to make their way back home. So we have that match. They are going to actually be going against our famous Red Dog. And Red Dog actually was like, hey, thanks, because Cade's only tried to kill me once before, so that's going to happen again. And I went, sorry, not sorry. And
Red Dog.
I actually have Red Dog. So part of the Skip Ballard Memorial is because Skip was our tag division leader. I like to make one-time tags for these shows. I think it's fun. It's nice to give them all a good challenge too, because it's not somebody they're usually comfortable with. So we also have another member of our roster who has been extremely loyal since 2022, Ham the Lucha Pig.
Wait, what?
Yes, he is Ham the Lucha Pig. He is a luchador dressed up as a pig. He squeals and all, and honestly, Ham wins over crowds everywhere he goes. And so I have him actually pairing with Red Dog, because if anybody can keep Red Dog safe, it's going to be Ham. So that should be a very, very interesting match as well. And then we also actually have a very special match. Every year for Skip's show, we invite up Skip's last opponent from when he was wrestling, which is actually the Art of War out of Florida. And this year we have 2/3 of the Art of War. We have Gitana coming up with formerly Lockjaw. He now goes by Lord Ridden. And they are facing Air J, one of our original Titans, who was Skip's tag partner, Air J. And in order to fill Skip's shoes. Now, last year we had Art of War in a handicap match against Black and Yellow. And that's Corey repped for Skip last year as our champion. He stepped into our tag leader's spot and ran that match and actually took him out. Ironically, Corey took him out with the very move, the spear that Art of War used against Skip when he obliterated them in 2022. So that was a nice piece of karma given back last year. So this year we have Art of War returning. And in order to fill in Skip's shoes, we actually have one of our closest friends who actually started wrestling with Skip and wrestled with all of us when we started this company, Alex Ramos out of Florida as well. So he is one of the owners
of Florida peeps.
Yes. And so that's why I say it's really a big deal, because we try to go all out for Skip. And so that particular match is one that's going to probably, I might have to leave the room. I'll probably be crying the whole time because it's going to just be magic. We're going to do this for Skip and we're going to keep it going. And so that's what we have so far for matches. I do have one more that I'm not announcing just yet, but yeah, it's going to be a stellar card. I'm really happy with how fast everybody got back to us so that we could get this booked properly and get it out there.
All right. I know that Aries has a thing with Red Dog. So going
he
back
calls out of every match I have. Sorry.
So going back to draft night, during an episode of Vortex. No, it was Over the Edge. It was Over the Edge that this happened.
Yep.
So Over the Edge, there was essentially a brand invasion. Shock came to invade Over the Edge, and Aries and Red Dog kind of got into it. So Aries and Red Dog have been, every time we try to get those two against each other, it's just someone, it just doesn't end up working out. So Aries, how do you feel about that?
I mean, Red Dog just keeps calling out. I get it. He's scared. I don't blame him. I'd be scared of me too. Too much flavor, too much seasoning. I get it. I get it. Too good, Every time I haven't been able to make it is because maybe I had something better to do. Maybe I had a show in a different state. But Red Dog's been calling out because he's scared. He's not going to even be here this weekend. Like, come on, bro. I'm just saying.
Aries, if you really want that, I'm all about mischievousness. So we can get some chaos going. Just saying.
Ooh. I'm just saying your show sounds good, Ash, but it could use a little sazon, a little flavor.
Listen, I'm all about sazon, okay? I keep tahini in the kitchen at the show. So I mean, if we gotta bring in some sazon, we gotta bring in some sazon.
Yeah. Just let me know. I'm open. September 28th. I'm open.
Yep, it's a Sunday. I make it real easy.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. Red Dog may not be able to dodge this bullet.
Hey, I could always make. I could. I'm all about surprises, guys. All about surprises.
Ooh, all right then. Well, with that being said, because this is the part of the podcast where we have to kind of get things going, and I have to go. I'm old. I have to go to bed. With that being said, unfortunately, JP's Wi-Fi went out on him. That's why he's not with us right now.
Gotcha.
So let's go over the matches again for August 30th, the picks that were chosen, and then let's get out of here so we all can,
kiss some Z's.
So first, wrong one. The opening match of August 30th is Team Shock versus Team Vortex, which we got Shock essentially across the board.
Yep.
This is going to be a big match because we have 3 debuting wrestlers. For Shock, Ray's Bannon is debuting. Morning Star, one part of Brother Betham's group, the Methods of Mayhem, and then a debuting Corey Fisher. All right. Let's go right to Frank Bones and Brew Allen for the Zaba Cup semifinals. Just so everyone understands the little history of the Zaba Cup. The Zaba Cup is in a tribute to one of the original founders of SNW, who unfortunately his life was taken too short of this planet, and he was not able to see what me and him originally were brewing up in the development stages. So since then, we've had the Zaba Cup since 2015. This marks the 10th year anniversary of the Zaba Cup. And Frank Bones is a former Zaba Cup winner back in 2021. Excuse me, 2021. He won the Zaba Cup. So he could be the first time ever 2-time Zaba Cup winner, possibly.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. He said he doesn't
Got
think
some
so.
big stakes. Got some big stakes ahead of him.
Oh, yes, there is. Oh, and the winner of this Zaba Cup gets the vacant SNW TV title, by the way.
Oh,
So,
Yup. All mine.
let's go into. Oh, yes, and that's right. Mr. PEREZ is also in the finals. Him
Yep.
and Fly are waiting for either Frank Bones, Brew, Billy, or Brother Bethlehem. So, Gemini Championship match, CIA, could be any one of these guys taking on the powerful mob. Now, remember, the odds are kind of like you guys went across the board with a powerful mob. But remember, CIA's biggest weapon is their own personal referees in their back pocket.
dun, dun, dun.
So that is where the dramatics comes. Then, speaking of Brother Bethlehem and Billy, here they are. Everyone was going with Brother Bethlehem across the board.
Yep.
But I don't know, guys. I honestly think there could be an upset. I think Billy upsets Brother Bethlehem. I think so. I'm probably the only one that's going for Billy, but that is what I think. And the main event of the evening is the Apex Championship. Tony Clash taking on the Sin Eater, Gillian Beck. Everyone
Let's
has
go.
Tony Clash winning. He is
Let's
the
go,
only
Clash.
wrestler. He's the only wrestler to ever win the Apex Championship 2 times. So there's a lot of stuff going on with this, and it's essentially the oldest title in SNW is the Apex. So it's crazy.
Jeez.
And now the SNW World Openweight is a world belt, and Apex became a world belt when Jake Shopnell held the belt and defended it in Montreal, Canada. So now we have 2 world belts. That's some big stuff there. That's big stuff. Big stuff.
Oh yeah. Big stuff.
So with that being said, I want to say thank you to PEREZ and Ash, and also JP from Irish Whip Podcast for being on the show. Thank you guys very much. Well,
Thank you.
Thank you,
this
brother.
is the SNW podcast. We'll be back next Wednesday as a post show to Art of Survival to tell you guys what happened, who won, who lost. Was there any shocks, any surprises? Well, we'll be talking about that then. Until then, guys, this is AJ from the SNW podcast. Thank you, PEREZ, Ash, and JP for being on the show.
Neon blood drips in the rain. Steel ghosts haunt the vein. In the city of shadows, we learn the code. Survive or be erased. Engines roar beneath the shrine. Samurai souls in the circuitry's mine. Concrete gods with electric eyes carve their fate where the silence dies. The blade is data, the war is code. Every step the path foretold. Ink and plasma, prophecies guard. Fight to live, the future's hard. Steel against steel, truth against lies.